Hey, what's up, everybody? I bought the cheapest V8 Mustang I could find on Marketplace. We're about to see if we can make it run. Let's take a little look at this thing. Actually, let's just pull it out. Let's get it pulled out of here. I'm gonna have to pump up a tire, take this tarp off. We'll get it out here so we can check it out. Some tarp. It's a good old tarp. It's got a little life left in it. Be doing a video on the 53 coming up very, very soon. Let's get into this Mustang. Does anybody know what these little things right here are? Let's see if we can get one up. I don't know what I'm doing, what I'm chasing. We always call them doodle bugs. I don't know what they really are. All right, so the tire won't pump up. It's pouring air right here. I'm hoping it's not doing it on the back side, but it's doing it here and here, just blowing the air out. So we don't have a really strong compressor. So I got a old thing of Vaseline. You can use grease, and they actually make a substance for it. But just glob it on and kind of you try to fill that void right there. Maybe this will work. This is old, so it's kind of hot, but you want to, grease works better, but this is what I got here. So we'll just kind of fill it in where the air is leaking. Try not to use all of it on these two spots in case it is doing it on the back side, so I can still get back around there. But you just kind of fill that little gap right there. All right, get that back in here. Save some of this in case your booty's itching. Oh, just kidding. All right, so I have to wash that off my hand, but all right, let's shoot some air to it and shoot some air to it and see if that solved the problem of it not taking air. And stay out of the way in case it blows out. Don't mess up your good britches. Still feels like it's coming out. Smell the air. So. So we pulled it forward about 4 feet. Hoping that rolling across the rim would help it. All right, it sounds like it's grabbing. Yeah, it's grabbing. Yeah. Yep, it's pumping.
Can you turn the pump back on? Might have enough in.
Yeah, there should be enough in there. I'm cutting that loud thing back on. All right, so we got the tire aired up, so let's check this thing out right quick. Got a broke tail light, cargo rack, a lot of dirt till all the oil paint's faded. Got the, I guess these are factory pipes. Can't really, they look like they're factory. This car don't look to have been modified in any way. I do see the convertible top. You know, of course, the vinyl and all, you can tell it's completely shot. Got a glass back window. I got brand new vinyl in the trunk to go with the car. I think I got all the interior pieces for the car. These white seats are in really good shape. Need some cleaning, and I'm sure they're probably a little dry. Got the console. Hopefully I got the dash bezel to go on it. Somebody must have been going fast because that steering wheel looks like they were holding on for dear life up there. But I think it's I can't see. I think it says 130,000 on the odometer. Got your 5-speed joystick in there. Supposedly this thing had a new clutch put in it about 5 years ago, but I don't think it's been driven or cranked since. I don't know if that was the problem or what, but got brand new tires put on it. The tires, well, I mean, you can look at them. They've still got the tits on them. So that tells me that they ain't got no miles. Duh. But no, so the tires have, I think those are anniversary rims. But the tires have the tits on the front. Let's see if the back's got them on it. I don't see them back there, but anyways, the tires are pretty brand new, so that's a good thing. Looking down the side of it, well, this trim here is kind of shot. It's missing this panel. Let's see if I can't pick one of these up somewhere. And I'm guessing weather stripping around the bottom. I don't know what goes here. Bit of a dent here. So I was told a tree fell on the car at some point. When the tree fell on it, it crushed that top. And it don't look bad. This looks like rattle can primer. Need to resand that. 5.0 motor. Got a little dirt dauber. I don't know, at least here in Georgia, we call these dirt daubers. Where do you call them where you're from? Drop a comment. What kind of bug does that? This has been in. Maybe I can find some of that at the junkyard. Anyways, other than that, body don't look too bad. I see 1 or 2 little dings right in here. The camera will pick them up. 1 or 2 on the door. The rest just looks like it's mostly dirty. But good starting point. Let's see if we can get this thing going. And there's your 5.0. With your mandatory, I think all these year models come with a rat or squirrel inside. So hopefully it hadn't chewed anything up. Antique battery. It's definitely not gonna run. It's a small battery at that. Everything seems to be intact, just kind of corroded over. So well, have a new crack on my phone screen now. Yay. Oh, try to shut this without dropping it on my head. And the hood latch I did notice is broken, so I'm not going to close this thing all the way because it wasn't closed all the way when I went to pick it up. So, all right. So that's the Mustang. Let's get to it. All right, so it's actually the next day. We ran out of daylight yesterday, but first thing we're gonna do is go check the oil. I know this car's been sitting up for some years, but I want to make sure that oil looks good. I want to focus here. Oil actually looks pretty clean. Well, the dipstick ain't, but oil itself is pretty clean. So, and it's got oil in it, so that's good. Assuming this is the proper dipstick for it. Got a lot of oil in it. It's actually full line. Fill line's right here, so it's completely full. So that's a plus. Actually looks like it may be a touch over, but I'm sure that's all right. I ain't got anything circulating, so. Right. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take this air box off over here. Just gonna check inside, make sure nobody has, no rats or squirrels have got in here and made a home. And get in here. We'll take it all the way off. Looks pretty clean in there, but bottom clip down here is a pain in the butt. It's still hanging. I don't know what was hanging on there. Filter. We got some junk in it, but it ain't too bad. There are some rat droppings down here, but nothing real serious. We got a screen in there for the mass air, so we'll put this back on. I'm gonna clean this out right quick. Little mouse turds. All right, so got the filter cover back on, and it's a little bit of a pain in the butt. I'm doing it kind of half one-handed. I end up taking this off just to give it a little more space to put it back on, but get it back on. Next step's just gonna hook some jumper cables to it and see what happens when we try to turn it over. It's got oil in it, and it ran at some point in time, so we're gonna see if we can get some of the basics out of the way the easy way. I doubt this battery is gonna have any use to it, so we're just gonna hunt cables and
that may come out of.
Oh, the other battery? I don't know if that other battery, I think it's too big to fit in here, but well, if it'll fit, we'll stick it in here. If not, then we'll just hook some jumper cables to it and see if it'll spin over. All right, so my community battery is a little bit too big to go over in here. It's way longer than the space I have. This battery wasn't even supposed to be in here anyways. Look how much room we got on the sides. Anyway, so we're gonna try to jump it off. All right, so we got her hooked up to the old Nissan. Just gotta reach in here and See if we get power. Just cut on the lights. See if we got headlights. Don't look. Yeah, we do have some kind of lights in here. Headlights don't seem to be on, but park lights is working. Yep. So we do got power. Did notice over here earlier there's a busted corner on the bumper. We'll have to repair, maybe. All right. Flip these off. I'm gonna let this sit for a few minutes, charge up. All right. So we had the old Nissan running here for a few minutes. Oh. Make sure we're in a neutral. I'm gonna check engine light. Good Lord. This clutch. Gosh. Especially up my right leg. It is spongy. I don't know what that means. Other than it might need adjusting. Alright. Alright. I'm turning the key, but I'm not hearing the fuel pump. That is one thing I'm noticing, other than the battery not turning. I'm not hearing the fuel pump kick on. Last Fox body I had, you hear the fuel pump really good. So, all right. Let's leave these on. Let's give it a little help. All right, so we got this little jump box, supposed to be 2200 or 22,000 mAh. It works every now and again, but it usually don't work on a really dead battery for whatever reason. Well, we don't need to pop that open. It don't work on a dead battery that hasn't got any juice. So I also don't like it because of this adapter. This adapter just kind of flops in there. I mean, automatically goes to protect mode or warning mode. And I don't know why. Thing's brand new. I've used it like 10 times and only once have I actually been happy about using it. If anybody on the interweb knows a really good, small, not super expensive portable charger that will jump a completely dead battery without having to spend 45 minutes fooling with it, please let me know. Tell me which one you use so I can go get one. This is very frustrating. And this is, I know a lot of guys that work on cars in their yard, and this seems to be a big headache for a lot of them, is not having something that works properly and not knowing why it don't work properly. But this one does not work properly. I just want to football kick it out across the yard. Guess we're gonna hook up the jumper cables again and see what happens. So one thing I've realized is one of the biggest misfortunes that I run into lately have been either bad battery boxes or dead cells in a good battery or just bad terminals. I usually keep a terminal or two with me, but I don't have any over here today, so I'm just gonna strip this thing down and try to scratch it up with a wire brush a little. I mean, there's something keeping a connection from happening right here. So off camera, I just took the jump box and hooked it up to the community battery, and it hooked up just fine. Turned green, acted like it wanted to do something. So we're gonna try to scratch this up a little bit and then reconnect and see what we got going from there. So I don't know about y'all, but sometimes I feel dumb when I'm out here working on these cars. I mean, I've cleaned this battery terminal. I've taken this thing off. I've redone the wire. I mean, tons of things. But with the cable off and a little jump box hooks to it, everything seems like it's going to work great. The second that I put this terminal back on, hook the jump box to it, warning sign. So I don't know what's going on. So we're just back to the jumper cables and we'll try to figure them out. You know, it's just one of them moments. I feel like I waste a lot of time on batteries, a lot of time. So, but you know, you work with what you got at the time. So we're gonna see if this thing will crank over right quick. Push this clutch in. Needs some more. I mean, that battery's dead. You know, I would think it would jump though, but I guess not. We're gonna figure something else out. All right, so I got tired of fooling with the old battery. I got this battery. It does have a dead cell on the start cell. I guess that's what it is sometimes, but don't quite fit. But we're just gonna shove it in there at an angle. I hook up this charger doohickey, and sure enough, as soon as I hook it up, can't see it, but it's got a green light, so now it looks like it wants to work. So let's see what it does to the motor. Let's see if it'll spin her over. I guess I have to go in this way because I ain't got my tripod with me. I'm listening for a fuel pump and I'm not hearing it. Just to go back here, mount the camera on the back, see if it'll hear it. All right, so the camera's under the bottom of the car. See what we hear. All right, so I'm gonna try to take this, I don't hear the fuel pump coming on at all. So I'm gonna try to take this clip off, and I don't have any kind of clip removal tools. I don't know if you can really see this on the camera, but I don't know what the heck I'm doing. I'm not a mechanic. I just play one on YouTube. So me not doing this right, you know, don't crucify me for it. Try not to mess anything up. I'm just using I don't know if you can see this or not, but I'm just going, pretty sure this is the main fuel line that goes in. I think I'm supposed to have something to, it clips behind here. Well, maybe not. Maybe I just flip this thing down. I don't know. That's pretty sturdy. So I can clip it off. And, well, I can get it almost, but not. Oh, there we go. I don't know if that was right or wrong, but let's do hickeys off. It might be lost forever if I can't get it out of here. Don't know. It's kind of weird looking. It's got had a little zip tie thingy on here to hold it in place if it pops off, which I broke it. So, oh well, we're gonna sit this right here. Looks like a good place to lose it. Now see how to get this line off. Yeah, I clearly don't know what I'm doing. Maybe that's not supposed to come off here. Huh. I don't know. Well, it feels funny. Oh well. Can't get my hand on anything. Really. All right, nothing seems to be moving, so I'm just gonna pop that clip back in place and we'll go with plan B. So plan B is to look in the trunk. Oh, goodies. And see if there's any kind of, oh, there's a lot of stuff in here. Oh, a bunch of random parts. Ooh. Well, that don't look good. Bunch of random stuff in here. I'll have to go through that later, but console part. A bunch of goodies in here. I didn't realize all this stuff was in here. I'm gonna have to go through and figure out what all this stuff actually is. Anyways, I'm gonna take all this stuff out real quick and see if we got any kind of pre-cut hole down there, so I don't have to drop this tank. Let's clean it out. All right, so I cleaned everything out. There ain't no big giant hole back here like I was hoping would miraculously be back here, so I can cheat this system. It has some cool stuff. I got a full spare that's decent. The jack looks like all my convertible top vinyl, like new glass and more vinyl in there. Ton of console parts, giant rat's nest, mouse nest, whatever, no mice. A lot of trim. It's new windshield wipers, so that's a start. That's a lot more organized and more stuff than I usually get with a project, so yay. So now we're gonna crawl under this thing and we're just gonna go ahead and drop the tank because it's got dead gas in it I need to drain anyways. So we'll go ahead and drop the tank. I'm pretty certain that we got a dead fuel pump. So either way, I've already got one that can go in it. So we're gonna go ahead and put that in there. What are you running from?
Well, there was something.
What was it, a bug?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about it?
I don't know. I think it's cute.
It's cute.
Mm-hmm.
So if anybody out there,
really cute.
Anybody out there looking for a really cute car, I got a really cute.
Well, the thing is, it's got like cute white leather seats, like very glam, very old school glamour.
Is that what that is? Old school glamour?
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty.
It's the convertible, so your hair can like fly in the wind.
It's gonna have to fly in the wind because the convertible has seen better days.
But I can see this car being really cute. That's all. Yes,
it'll be cool when it's done. But look at all my parts. Got tons of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I only give 10 grand for this car.
Probably like 50 at least.
Yeah, you know better. All right, so one thing I didn't pay attention to is there's all the carpet in the back, but rats are nesting in it. None are back here right now, but these seats are in good shape. But I'll take this out, clean it off with a pressure washer, and put it back in the floor. It'll probably be good.
I mean, this is just so cute. It's like Malibu Barbie cute.
Malibu Barbie.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I got to get up under here and jack this thing up. Get some wheels off the ground. I don't want it too high. Put some jack stands under here. All right, so first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take these 3 bolts right here out of the gas filler neck so that it can slide down. And then I'm gonna get up under here, and there's 2 bands, one here and one here, that go up under the tank. On the back side of them bands back here, there's a 13mm bolt head, and I'm gonna take both of them down so we can drop it. And I'm guessing there's probably a couple wires that I'm gonna have to unhook in the process, but we'll pull this down, see how low, see if we can get it to the ground. I'm probably gonna set the jack up under it and let it down with the jack, because I don't know how much gas is in it, but man, it stinks so bad under here. This gas is very old and dead. Get my eyes out of the way. First band is off. They're down. Over here to the other side. My head's out the way. That one's out the way. There's the bolts. All right, we'll slowly lower this. I really should have put a board under here to help hold this. Hopefully I don't bend the tank if it's super full. All right, like I said, there's a couple things in here that's probably gonna have to be loosened up. Maybe not. We're gonna slowly let this thing down. Uh-oh. The other bolt just fell on out. Let's keep letting there it goes. All right, should be able to work with it from here. The fuel filler neck, may not have to take that out if I can get this off. So I am gonna hop up here and unhook that battery, because that would be the duh thing to do, since I do have another battery hooked up. Let's get that unhooked right quick. Should have been the first thing I did, but I've fooled the battery so much today. I forgot. Big no-no. So let's get that unhooked. Yeah, that's the last thing you need to spark while you're back there and go kaboom. Unhook that positive, make sure it ain't touching nothing to give it no juice. All right, so this is your, this is your, I guess your whole unit back here for your fuel pump. See everything, your carriers and unit, all that good stuff. So we're gonna clean off around it, because we don't want all that crap falling down in your gas tank. Screwdriver here. I'm gonna hit the back of the screwdriver with the hammer. Just like that, it turns. Thought the whole thing turned. I guess I was wrong. Turn. Let's see how to unclip this. I feel so stupid. I feel so dumb. And I'm just sitting here thinking about it, and it's like, this is the wrong, so this is the middle of the gas tank. This is the left-hand side. There is a right-hand side to the tank, and I'm betting right up over that right-hand side is where the correct part is. So, yeah. If you look at the tank, since I didn't drop the whole darn tank, I just kind of thought, oh, yeah, here. So I'm reaching up here, feeling, and yeah, makes sense. What a dummy. Yeah, I'm gonna put it back in here for now, and then I'll go ahead and pull this fuel pump out, drop this tank the whole way. I knew something wasn't right. And you just gonna sit over here and laugh at me? It ain't got much gas in it, which is good. Lay it on the ground. Oh, and hope this gas don't come out. And it stinks. Oh, nothing like a little gas in your whale pump. All right. There we go. Some more like it. Ugh, it's all rusted. Gotta make sure I don't get that nasty gas in this open wound on my hand. Rotate it. I need to rotate it 180 degrees to be able to pull this out, I think. Feel like they may still be a little juice in there. My child has returned from college. Let's go say hey. Oh, I just rolled over on a thing.
What are you doing?
I'm waiting on a hug. I'm
you
fixing your car. I'm fixing your car. You come give me a hug?
No.
I'm not dirty. I'm gonna get hugged. My hands asleep.
What are you doing for real?
For real.
Stop! Get your phone out of my face. Stop!
Quit!
Get your phone out of my face.
Famous.
Stop! I'm serious. You're gonna piss me off. Quit! Put your phone down. Turn your phone off. Turn your phone off.
All right. So she said that she ain't driving this car. It was not up to speed for her. So back to working on it. She's camera shy. Ah, there we go. Man, I don't know if this camera picked this up, but there is a million gnats over here in my face. Blah, in my ear. You would think they'd get away from this old gas. This old gas stinks. Oh, gosh. I have to wash my ears tonight. Man, this stinks. So just proof of life that hot rodding ain't dead. I'm out here about to pour the gas over in here, and I look up and I hear this car coming down the road. You know, we get a little traffic down here every now and again, but I noticed he was stopped, so I grabbed the camera and went ahead and try to get it off tripod quick enough and turn it on. But I catch him mid-turn on a nice little donut. So don't know him, never seen him before, never seen the car. So just random midday burnout into somebody's road. That's awesome. That's what I live for. I love it. It's the greatest thing in the world. It's even better when somebody cool like myself sees it, and I just give them the big thumbs up as they rode by. So hope they come back and do it again. All right, so now we're back to the reality of working on my own little project, so I can go cut a donut. And this fuel tank is pretty stinking full. Let me move this a little closer. I don't know why. So the weatherman missed the absolute heck out of that 30% chance at 10 p.m. tonight. It's 2 p.m. and it's pouring down rain. And as you can tell, my tarp has seen better days. So hopefully it'll cut off here pretty quick. That way I ain't laying in mud and I can go ahead and finish this job. Picked a dang good day to work on a convertible. No rain. Weather said it was good till 35% chance at 10 p.m. It's 2 p.m. and yeah, we're getting stormed on. All right, so got a new fuel pump, got a new filter on the bottom of it. Now we got to try to get this thing back in place in the tank. The tank's empty. I mean, it looks a lot better now. So we're gonna go ahead and try to put it back together. All right, so after some finagling around, finally got it dropped into the little casing that it needs to sit in, and got everything buckled back up, put back in place. All the gaskets are back on everything. So we should be good to go. We're going to drop this down and put it back on the ground. I'm going to get some good gas and put in here, and then we're going to see if we got a different result when we try to cook it over. All right, so we got the car back on the ground. I just put 4 gallons of gas in it, and apparently I got grease in my eye. But we're about to hook up the battery, jump box, and we'll see if we can get it to kick over.
He said, this thing cranks, I might run through your truck. The clutch don't give away.
All right, see what happens. We give it a minute, let the fuel pump up.
Let me see if it's coming on.
Oh, I hear it kicking on now.
Something like
You hear it?
Yeah, it's pumping. I hear it. I'll have to pet it a little bit, probably. Get that gas up back. Get it time to get up back over drained it. Yeah, them. Y'all can get you one of them other cats. That woman was getting rid of.
Uh-oh. I told you it was fuel pump. Leveling out of it. All right, so it's running. Give her a little gas, see what she sounds like. You see no smoke? All right, don't sound that great up front, but it could be that belt being dry. Don't see anything major. All right, so we got it running. Next step's gonna be to put the right battery in it and move some stuff around and try to take it across the yard and see if the transmission works. And, probably not very much, so I'm gonna cut it off real quick. Yeah. All right, so it's got green in it. This has some special edition headlights. Are they even buckled in?
That one, this too.
Both of them the same? Okay. But I mean, we're green and full, so that's good. Nothing's smoking, nothing's burning. It's just squealing, so hopefully that'll, once some of these rusty parts move around a little, they'll start easing up and getting less noisy.
He makes patterns and runs in it. Go, go.
All right, second crank. swap batteries. Got another old yard junker. Cranked it up, it's skipping now. Not sure if you can pick it up on camera, but okay, so I walked down to the end of the road to check out the street tattoo. This is a pretty good one. I'm pretty happy with it. I wish I could congratulate whoever it was that done it. But I got a question to ask you, Internet. So you're minding your own business in front of your house and somebody stops in a cool car, old beat or whatever, and they do a burnout. But they do it safely. There's no kids around, anything like that. They're just out here having fun. What do you do? How do you react? Do you give them the big hell yeah thumbs up, or do you piss them on and call the cops? Oh, that was pretty cool. Like a hawk looking for some dinner. But what do you do? How do you treat it? Do you jump up and down? Are you one of those people, or do you just think it's cool, make you feel good inside? It makes me feel good inside. That's my personal opinion. I mean, if your opinion varies, that's you. That's cool too. I just want to know. So drop a comment down below. Tell me what you think.
It stinks. Why did that happen? Why did it stop running?
Huh?
Why did that car stop running?
Because it's a Ford. Fix or repair daily. Ford.
Can't do it all the way because the good left is broken. Get it back up.
So what happened?
Well, I think he said it earlier, Ford. I don't know, it just stalled out. It's probably got trash all up in the fuel lines from previously. I know the front suspension, but it's supposed to shake and squat. It's like all locked up, so it's gonna need new suspension on it. It's like driving a tank.
It looks like the bottom part is like down right above the tire, and the back part is like has more space.
Yeah, it's just like the shocks and stuff on it's shot. They're all seized up. Maybe it'll run long enough to get it back up here. If not, then this was probably really dumb. Okay, so back out here working on the Mustang today. Went and got a micro guard fuel filter. So I'm gonna put it under the car. Hopefully it'll stop the stuttering when I put a load on. And yeah, so I probably should have done that when I had the gas tank out. Makes sense, you know, since it's right there and I'm right there, but I didn't, so another 16 bucks and a little more of my time wasted, but I'm back out here gonna do it right today. I did check the alternator. It was giving mixed signals, so I realized it was a little bit loose. I'll tighten it up. Hopefully that'll fix that issue of it keeping the battery charged. So I'm gonna put this fuel filter in, and maybe we'll have something running right. We'll see. Bringing a little light to the situation today. My cool little new light brother-in-law Derek got me. Appreciate that, Derek. There. So, you know, a little Home Depot special, but this thing has been so super handy here lately. But yeah, so let's get after it and get that swapped real quick. Crap. Yeah, that got me all over me. Nasty, big old glob of grossness. Maybe it didn't wreck the camera phone. The camera phone, whatever you call it. You can see that right here. But it's leaking. Blech. There are my foam mats under it. Ugh. It's got all the old gas in there too. Stinks so bad. So now that we got the fuel filter on, we're gonna, wait, what is this? I don't know, that's part of the next step. Turbo can. So what are we gonna turbo with the gloss white? So we're gonna hit the hood. So before I put that fuel filter on, decided I wanted to make this Mustang a little bit prettier. And we're gonna do that with the turbo can, gloss white. So what I did is I went ahead and I didn't like the primer. It just didn't look that great with the green. Had a little rust spot in the middle, so I went ahead and sanded that out, put some rust protectant on it, primed back over it. Any bare metal spots when I sanded it, I went ahead and primed. Not trying to make it look perfect, just trying to make it look a little better. I went ahead and trimmed it out. Cool thing about this this turbo can is the gloss white is the same as the regular size can, so I just went ahead and used one of those to trim out the harder to touch spots. Went ahead and taped it off for doing that. I'll tape it a little bit more before we actually paint it because I don't want to overspray all over the car. Not sure if I'm going to take this off yet to try to fix it, or make it a little bit better. I may just leave it like it is, but anything that's black on this car, I am going to, like luggage rack, all of this, I'm going to go in, scuff up, and we're going to hit that with black trim paint just to make this car look a little bit better. Not sure yet if I want to buff it, but I think I'm going to, I just kind of like the old paint look to it, the way it looks over here on this side and in the back. So I think I'm kind of going to just get some patina clear and wipe that on, see how it looks on here. I want to use it on the 53 over there, so figure I might as well go ahead and try it on something, and I think this Mustang's going to be the car we'll do it on. So stick around a few minutes and now see if it stutters when I push the accelerator. No? All right, so it's time. Been checking this thing for a couple minutes. Time to spray. And of course, cap popped right off. Okay. First piece of trash before I even sprayed. Okay. Just gonna keep shaking and let this stuff tack up for a few minutes. All right, so this is the first coat. Not trying to get full coverage. I'm just trying to come out real, blow out real splotchy down here on this side too. It's kind of got like a marbling look to it. But all I'm trying to do is let it get enough on here to tack up. It spit a little bit right there. Already got a nib in the paint. I'm gonna see if I can get that out real quick. Maybe. And then we'll give it another minute or two to tack, and then we'll okay. Great if this can would quit spitting. Ah. All right, so we're gonna give it one more shot. I don't really have enough to, should have got one more can, but I didn't. I'm real thin on this edge and on that edge and a little bit on the front, so that's gonna be my prime targets. Hate doing it like that, but yep, she's out. Glad I did it that way. And I'm gonna have a dry spot right on the hood. Let's see if I can, I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but you can see where my rat, really? Where my last pass was. I didn't get to blend it in, so I'm gonna have a spot. If it don't come out right, don't bleed in right, then I'm gonna go get another can and do a full coat. I don't feel like driving 15 miles, buy another can, so we'll see. So I made it to the store in time, got another turbo can. On the way back to the house real quick to see if we can get them dry spots out. And yeah, so I got the last turbo can in gloss white. I don't know why I didn't grab them. They had like 8 the other day, and now they have 1. So I got lucky. Next time I'll buy what I need. Try this again. Belt loop broke, so my britches falling off. Spider.
Pretty good, except that one spot right there.
Yeah.
Sand bubble looking in.
I can't tell how good it's laying down because I lost all my light, but it don't look like it's got any dry spots, so I think we're good. Well, it was looking really good, and this little bug right there decided to land in it, and then that one, that's within the first 3-4 minutes of painting. Can't get that one out without messing it up. It's my luck. So we got the carpet on the Mustang. It actually looks really good. You know, a little faded, whatnot, under where the seats are, but everything else looks pretty decent. A lot of rat droppings on here. A nest, nothing in it. So I'm just gonna hit it with the pressure washer real lightly. It's supposed to be 80 today. Skies are kind of bleh. So only day this week that it's not supposed to rain, but we're gonna hit this lightly and see if we can clean it up. hung it on some sawhorses upside down. I'm gonna let it drain out for a little while. And flip it back over on the driveway, get it some sunshine. So now it's time to get on the car. Let's get out here and start washing on it. Got me some 4/0 steel wool. I'm just gonna lightly hit it with that. We're gonna tape off any trim and hit that trim with black trim paint, and then we're gonna come back and do this whole car with some flood penetrol. Shine it up. So now that we knocked most of the grit off the car, I got the 4/0 steel wool, Dawn dish soap, and all I'm gonna do is just I ain't trying to scrub down real hard. I'm just gonna lightly rub it in. This will just get everything kind of cleaned up a little better. I ain't worried too much about this paint. Otherwise I wouldn't be using the steel wool. But you're just gonna scratch it up a little bit, but it's not gonna be bad. Let's just get some of that oxidation off of here. Okay, so now that it's dry, this is all scratched up anyways. But they say it won't scratch paint using the 4/0, but old paint, it will. I don't know if you can see this with the camera, but this is just where I had a little bit too much weight on my hand. Oh. Anyways, you can see the scratch lines in there. And I mean, I'm doing this really lightly, lubricated with soap. I'm not worried about this paint. This paint is dead. It's no good anymore. You can go back and buff it after this. So just be mindful if you're using a Brillo pad on a paint job that you're wanting to keep. I mean, you can go back, like I said, you can go back. It's just a good buff away from being good. But I'm not buffing this one. I'm gonna go ahead and do the whole car. I'm just trying to get as much oxidation off as I can, and then we're gonna hit it with this flood and see how it looks. All right, so the car is all dried off. Now I've got my gray Scotch pad, and I'm out here just scuffing up everything black, all the trim. Just gonna put a light scuff on everything so that the trim paint will stick. All right, so I got the back half of the Mustang taped off. The sun come out. I don't want to do it back here and get overspray on the 53. So put up this ghetto old broke tent, give me a little bit of shade. But I'm gonna paint the back half while it's drying. I'm gonna move the shade to the front and then tape it up and trim it out. All right, so this is duplicolor trim and bumper paint. I'm just gonna shoot it on here. I ain't too worried about, you know, getting anything on the top since the top is trash anyways. But we'll start in the back here. Just put a light coat on. Look real close and see the old paint where it was peeling off. We weren't going for perfection. We're just shining it up a little bit, make it look a little prettier for now. Doing it on a budget, but the trim looks a lot better. Even though, you know, I should have peeled all that off, but I didn't. Mirrors, I mean, it's amazing what a little flat black can do. So now we're supposed to take the seats out, and I say we, I mean I, but gonna take the seats out, clean the floorboards up, wipe everything down real good on the inside. Probably clean the seats before I stick them back in here, which they're in pretty good shape. They're just dirty door panels. We're gonna clean it all up. I'm gonna put the carpet back in and start reassembling. Pops here had a good idea that since we got it lined up side to side, we'll go ahead and put the seal plates down and lock it into place. And if we got it locked in place side to side, then we can finagle it forward and backwards however we need to, and not cut anything we're not supposed to cut. So just claim to fame, Pops. So he came out here and had a little surgery on his hand to try to come up with excuses so that he didn't have to participate. All right, so we're back out here messing with the Mustang today. I've kind of finagled the carpet into position. I've cut a bunch of, you know, I got a ton of pieces. Back out here barefoot because I keep forgetting to bring my shoes. But it's looking a lot better. I'm about ready to put the seats in. I've cut all the holes for the wires, shifter, everything. So I'm gonna do just a little bit more trimming, and then we're gonna see about putting the seats in, making sure that everything fits the way it ought to, and then we'll put the seals and the console and everything else back together. All right, so now we got most of the interior back in here. Still got to put the trim around and finish doing some wiring. So I'm leaving that exposed until I'm done. But for the most part, interior's back in. It's looking like a car again. So now it's time to shine this thing up. So let's get to working. All right, so now it's time to put the flood penetrol on here, and this is just oil-based paint additive. So you put it in oil-based paint to make the paint flow out. And I've never put it on a car, so we're gonna try it. I got a lint-free rag. I'm gonna put just a little bit in here. Test it. Oh, I put more than I meant to put, but I hear people doing it with boiled linseed oil and everything else to shine this patina. We're gonna see how this does, because this is pretty cheap. Yeah, it's got a nice little smell.
Can you smell it from there? I can't smell it from there.
I'm gonna put a little bit.
I can't smell it.
Put a little bit on here. And
I can taste stuff before I smell it.
I'll start putting it on here and just. I ain't gonna put it on the white or that trim that we just painted.
Ooh, I smell it now.
See how good a nose I got?
I'm trying not to get it on the white because we just painted that, so it looks like a little bit's gonna go a long way. That's good.
Real surprised me.
I'll make sure I get it all covered.
Waiting that shit.
Big difference, you know, shine wise. I'm gonna try to get 2 coats on here this evening. I'm gonna try to put plenty on.
How long does this stay on?
So people I know that have used it said about 2 to 3 months if it's outside. So that's a pretty good time. I mean,
Yeah.
just give it a little shine, and instead of having to paint it or clear coat it, we'll just put this on it. Try not to run it too bad.
It makes it look so much better.
Yeah, it's looks pretty good.
Yeah.
When it dries,
Yeah, it's all look real good right now. It's gotta look good when it dries.
How long does it take to dry?
I didn't read the instructions because
Okay.
I don't ever read stuff like that. But I think it's like 30-40 minutes.
That's not long.
That ain't too bad. And I don't know if I need to stay in a pattern, or I'm assuming because this stuff's supposed to flow out, then with paint, then it should flow out on its own, I would think. And of course I got it on the trim. Seems like it's flowing out, so I don't guess it matters what direction you go with it.
my wax job.
I mean, it looks really good.
So far, I hear a lot of people talking about doing these and these different brands, some of the higher name brands, and saying that they don't. You can see streaks in them when they're done. That's what I'm trying to avoid. I really don't want to see streaks.
Can you come back around here?
Hmm?
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get that with a Q-tip or something.
Oh. No, you got it.
Okay. So I plan on putting this on the Dodge Dart back there and the 53 Chevy over here. pretty soon. So the Mustang's kind of the test vehicle.
The fender looks good if it stay that way now.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever used this before?
This?
Mhm.
No. I always use my wax.
You know, this one's past really waxing.
Is there a time when you wax it versus using something like this?
Yeah, when the paint's not dead. If the paint's not dead, this paint's dead and clear coat's coming off. And this is more or less just something to seal over it to make it washable a little easier. And it seems to be flowing out pretty good.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do the top half and then come back and do the bottom half. And if there's any trash down there, it don't get. I mean, even though I pressure washed it beforehand, I'm still getting little dirt nibs in here.
What are you getting in there?
Dirt nibs, little pieces of dirt.
A dirt nib?
Yeah.
Take my old mirror. I'd have it so shiny. Stand back.
Yeah. This, I mean, we could have wet sanded this car and buffed it out real good and brought a lot of it back to life, but kind of doing a budget and time restraint thing here. So this was easier. Plus I wanted to see how this looked so I could do it on the 53. You don't want to test something on, you know, your primary project, because if it looks like crap on the Mustang, I'm not going to cry about it. If I put it on the 53 and it wrecks the 53, then I'm going to feel kind of stupid. So test it out first.
Can this actually wreck some, like, can
You
this
know
actually
what
wreck
I
a vehicle?
mean. It's not going to like cause the vehicle to just spontaneously flip over or anything. It's going to just trash it out, make it where it's a pain in the butt to clean it off and repaint it or whatever. Some stuff works good online, and then you put it on and you realize you just wrecked your paint job or
Yeah.
burnt something that you didn't want to learn because you believed a TikToker. So if I'm gonna try something, I'm gonna try it on something I don't have a lot of sentimental value on.
I tried on with the mirror.
Yeah. I mean, I already feel it getting tacky, so
It's drying?
well, it's getting tacky. So breeze is blowing, so it's gonna cause it to have little. I don't want you to be able to see where I start my wipe and end my wipe. You see how it's got streaks in it?
Yeah.
I don't want that.
Look at it. Right here.
See, like right here. Don't
Yep.
lean up against it or it'll
Back
shut it
out
on
here
you.
looks good.
Yeah, I'm wanting this to flow out a little more, but maybe if it's to mess up, putting it on here, right here like this, but maybe not.
Can you ever put too much of this on?
Yeah. If you do, it's gonna run, which is pretty much what's going on right here. It's running a little bit. And when it starts tacking up, like getting a little tacky and you wipe it, which I just realized, when it starts getting tacky and you wipe it, now you got an inconsistency. And hopefully those will level themselves out in a few minutes. I'm gonna put a second layer on anyways, but this is the part I really want to see what it looks like.
Me too.
Let's put on we'll put on tail light later.
I'll see what it does to that. If it does anything.
Yeah, I mean, this is gonna be your. Probably could have just, instead of painting this, just went over the trim with Oh, I'm filming.
At least your fingernails are
I'm wearing the craziest outfit.
Yeah,
black up there.
yeah, though. Try not to get it on the trim.
Do I have to like go slow? Or?
No, you can go faster. You just make sure you get this back corner, go all the way around. There you go. You don't want bubbles in it. You just want to put a bunch on. Just overlap your pass and keep moving. Here, dab a little more and put it on this corner again, over this tail light. And make sure you get that really good. You know, you can see your reflection in there.
You can?
Mm-hmm.
I must be doing a good job then.
Places up on that.
Here, reach back around here and it's dripping down the back tail light. Yeah, just wipe that whole tail light, whole red tail light. Like that real quick. I don't know what that's gonna look like, but I don't think it's gonna hurt nothing. It's making a big difference.
Yeah.
Wanna keep going?
Sure.
All right, so we've let it dry. We got the Mustang all coated up with the Penetrol, and let's just check it out. This is, I'm really excited about this. It looks good. It looks like a different vehicle. Clean these wheels up, and I was tempted to put it on the wheels, but not gonna do that just because I don't want to mess them up. Back in, I'm probably going to put one more coat on here. It was so dry back here. It's just that it just seems to be absorbing everything. So we're going to put one more coat on that quarter panel just to make me feel a little bit better. But man, this thing looks great. Like at a distance, yeah, this is it. And here's the difference in the tail lights without Penetrol. With Penetrol, big difference on them too. So pretty excited about how this one turned out. So make sure to give us a like, give us a follow, drop us a comment, and we'll be working on some more cars hopefully soon. We'll get that one next. Gonna crank that one soon. Yeah.